So our goal today is to basically see if we can get this earn up to 300 extra cash. It's from now until Monday at 12 a.m. And basically if you do 10 trips, you get 50 bucks. If you do 20, you get 100. So we're just aiming for 10 really quick rides so that we can see if we can get the $50 and see if it's worth our time to drive Uber or not. So what I'm gonna do is basically drop it down to you scientifically. I'm gonna record the trip each time that I do Uber or Lyft, and in addition to that, I'm gonna time how long it takes when I start, when I stop, everything. And this includes driving back home and being done Ubering or Lyfting. And in addition to that, I'm also tracking the average fuel. So you get to do the calculation with today's specific, how much it costs and everything like that. So we're gonna do this agent style and we're gonna break it down for you each step of the way. So like I was saying before, we have somebody to pick up today. This is the first one. We're shooting for 10. This is number one. And yeah, hopefully this guy doesn't cancel on us. We're about 2.5 miles away, so 5 minutes. And we're in the suburbs of Chicago, so each drive in between should be slightly further than obviously if you were in the city, because in the city usually you have to pick up people that are closer. But in the city, the GPS reception is quite terrible, so you sort of have to rely on people telling you which way to go and things like that. And it's actually a lot easier if you just have it on your GPS and things like that. So one of the things for driving, obviously you want to keep it as fuel efficient as possible. So it's nice to have sort of like Prius or any sort of hybrid car, but the maintenance for that is a lot more expensive. So think about it like in a couple different ways. You want a car that has 4 doors, or you have to have a car that has 4 doors to qualify for Lyft or Uber. But the thing is, for doing this, you sort of want to keep your cost, so services, fuel, different things like that, to a minimum. So just keep that in mind. Another thing I forgot to mention is you want to drive the speed limits. So, no more than 5 over, because Uber and Lyft, they don't reimburse you for getting tickets. So, and accidents and things like that. So you want to be driving very carefully, because if you own the actual car, obviously, you drive it on a daily basis. So if you're working Uber full time, it's a little bit different, because that's more of a quote unquote company car, and you can sort of write it off in the taxes. But for this specifically, this is my personal car and I don't do Uber full time. So keep that in mind. I need to drive fuel efficiently. I need to not get into accidents. I need to watch out for potholes, and I need to keep the cost as low as possible. So that's why keeping track of the average fuel economy and taking that back and how many gallons I've actually used for the day is something that I specifically want to do and keep track of.
Feeling it was you when I saw the picture pop up. What's up, my man?
How you doing?
You care if I toss my shirt here?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
I literally was like, I think Derek's picking me up. All right, my man.
Have a good one.
Holiday, right?
Yeah, you too.
Later.
See ya. Okay, so that one doesn't count. That was my buddy, Pat. But yeah, we'll see what the next one holds for me. I'm just gonna park and wait for any Uber driver, I'm gonna wait for anybody to come to me. All right, so we got another ride, pretty quick. So yeah, this is number 2 for today. All right, looks like she's at Subway. Her name is Christine. And we're gonna ask Christine for her name before we pick her up. Looks like she's outside at Dunkin' Donuts, I think. Are you Christine?
Yeah, hey.
Hey.
How are you? you?
Good, how are you?
Thank God for Uber, man. We're all like held hostage at this hotel for a bridal thing.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
I gotta get out of here.
Is this the place? Yeah,
I think
somewhere
so.
blowout salon.
Next to the dog cutting
No,
place.
yeah.
Thanks so much.
Well, good luck. Have
Appreciate
fun at
it.
the wedding.
Thanks.
So Christine was pretty cool. I'm gonna give her 5 stars and then complete the rating, and then that's basically the process. And we will wait for the next person. Okay, that was like a 7-minute wait, and we got another ride. And this person is about 3.6 miles away, so not too bad. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Alright. Kind of just in the middle of the street. Alright. How's your day going?
It is, I'm looking for a place. Apparently, I'm new to Chicago.
Okay. You want to go to the front?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, this is fine?
But yeah,
Okay.
thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one. I guess we're just gonna sit here and wait. If there's somebody in the area that you don't want to pick up, then you can just cancel them, so no big deal. Yeah, but you get some of those passengers that sort of like you don't really want to take, but and they talk on their phone the entire time basically, so it's kind of annoying, but whatever. All right, so we got number 4 of the day. This guy's name is Matt, and yeah, this is nice because it's really, really close.
It's me, Derek?
Yes, Matt.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good 4th.
Yeah, thanks. You too. All right, for number 5, we have a gentleman named Robert. This guy is about 6 miles away. Not too bad, 12 minutes total to drive there. So the problem with driving in the suburbs is that these people are so far away versus like being, you know, a quarter mile away. But actually, it takes around the same time, but I think you lose in the gas mileage portion of that. So, yeah, we'll see. But this is number 5, so this will be 5 down, 5 to go.
That's why I was looking over here, because 7 times out of 10, everybody pulls in over here.
Oh, okay, yeah, this one actually told me to go in the other way.
Head whichever direction is your next call.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good holiday weekends.
Nice car, by the way.
Thank you. Well, that's 5 done. 5 more to go, right? Well, that was like 2 seconds, so now we're picking up Steven in Highland Park as well, so it's literally 1.2 miles away, so cool.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad.
It was pretty quick.
All right, now I'm in the city, so the one bad thing about driving Uber or Lyft, you can't see where you're going or where their destination is until you pick them up, so you really can't cancel on them. That's 6, we're going on 7, baby. All right, so we got number 7 here. It took a while for that one, but they got me on an UberPool, which I've never done that before, so I'm wondering what that's gonna be like, so we'll see. Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing alright. It's a cool car.
Hey, Greg? Sorry, I can't see where you're at. So are you just behind us? Okay. Alright, I see you. Cool.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Alright. Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one, Daniel.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
Shit, yeah.
Hopping out here.
Yeah, you guys want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks
Cool.
for
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no problem. Have a good one.
You too.
Those guys were pretty cool. Navy guys. Alright, so they considered that 2 rides, that pool ride. So I guess I'm on 8, and this will be 9. I think a lady named Paige.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. You're gonna have to make a right up here.
Okay.
Thank you. Are you Derek?
I am.
Awesome.
We'll fight through the traffic.
I
It's
figured
okay.
you would. I figured you would make it happen, Derek. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
Alright, we have our last contestant. Her name is Courtney, and this will be the last ride. This is lucky number 10. Hopefully it's not too far. We're hoping for either that or directly back to the suburbs. That would be even better.
Just on the corner is fine.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
No problem.
You have a good one.
Thanks, you too. All right, 10 rides done. It looks like I made like 120 bucks or something like that. And we'll clock the timer right there. It's about 4 hours and 14 minutes on the dot. So still have to count the mileage because technically I started back at home, and yeah, there's like a commuting charge kind of thing. So technically this still counts, but I'm not gonna count the time, but I will count the amount of miles it does, or that it takes to get me back home. So overall for today, I made $132.84 from Uber, and it took about 121.9 miles for all of the driving, and I averaged 28.2 miles per gallon and spent about 4.5 hours driving. So overall, I used about 4.3 gallons of gas for the day, and premium gas averaged around $2.08 per gallon for that day. So with the overall cost of $12.10 for actual gas, you minus that from what Uber has paid you, so I ended up making about $120.73 for the day. So if you divide the $120 that you made for the day by the 4.5 hours that you specifically worked, you end up with about $26.83 per hour. So before you get your calculators out and actually try to calculate how much that is for the year if you're doing this full time, it ends up being around $55,806 for the entire year. Remember, that's if you do this full time. So that's 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and this also does not include losses from your vehicle. So keep that in mind as well. Robert's not too bad. We'll give him 5 stars. I should really give him 4 stars for being a smoker, but